answer, but sometimes, you know, that stuff stresses out. But it is better for your skin, your electromagnetic field.
And you have to embrace the wrinkles when you wear linen. You just have to say, I'm going to be easy, I'm going to be wrinkled all day, and that's it.
Like you just have to not look down.
You have to embrace your wrinkles, yes.
In every format, wrinkles.
Well, no.
Wrinkles.
Not here. No, we don't have to have that. They make creams for that.
I was trying so hard to not do that. And she's like, come on in. And it's like, I was being like, just.
Did you buy it?
No.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not really in the market right now. I'm like, it's kind of burning. It's terrible.
Oh.
I was like, get me out of here.
I don't even go on the first floor of the mall because I don't like.
They're costumes. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, we're in a really tight time frame.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm like, I'm feeling my face.
Yeah, no.
It's free. But then at the end, they're like, this is $800.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're like, no, thank you.
She was like, it's organic, and I was like, what's the first ingredient? And it was like aluminum.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Real.
Okay. All right.
What's happening here?
Organic matter.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That is funny. All right. Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Here we are. Julia had her first tick on her today.
Oh, no.
Fun. Oh. She slept at our grandmother's house for the first time, and then, of course, she sent us a picture. What is this? Because she can't see. Like, I think that's a tick, so Josh went, he's like, I want to remove it.
Yeah, you have to get it off in a certain way, right? So it doesn't.
We saved it in a bag, you know.
Oh.
So, because you're supposed to watch it and all that now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jeez, I didn't know that. I would have taken the thing and flushed it down the toilet.
I know.
To be tested for things.
Yeah, that's why I had him save it, and we'll watch, you know, obviously.
Hopefully
we'll watch,
she's
but-
fine.
Yeah, he said it was
Nothing.
barely even.
Yeah, it
there.
probably wasn't even on or,
No.
getting
The
in yet.
picture that my mother-in-law sent looked awful.
Oh.
It looked like it was like in her skin, and then when he got there, it's like it's not even barely.
No.
But of course, her first sleepover.
And where was it?
Right on her, like the base
Oh,
of
like
her.
the back of her neck, like under her hair, like back here. Oh.
Yeah, nice warm human.
Oh, yeah.
spot. That's what they like.
Yep, and nestle in the hair. Yeah.
Anyway, let's do our practice today.
Right.
So we'll close our eyes. Feel free to take a seat on any prop that you have. If you want to open your hips a little more, sit on the edge of it. Let your knees drop down. Find your posture. If you have two blocks, you can make a little bench. So that way, you know, your bum is comfortable. So we're using this time to settle into the space, into our bodies. Feeling that shift from way up above your head, lots of thinking into your body. Feel yourself drop into your body. As you feel that settling, I'm aware of how your breath feels this morning. Taking a deep breath yet today. Where do you feel your breath in your body? We naturally start to make that shift when we bring attention to our breath, to our yoga breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Into the belly. You feel that expansion on the inhale. On the exhale. Sit here and focus on our breath and aware of the body. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. Start to feel a little lighter in your hips. And that connects you with your core, the muscles that are deep to your abdominal muscles, includes your hip flexors, muscles, the psoas, that connects from the spine to the hips, the low back. To make that connection with your breath, begin to draw it up on the inhale from the belly through the ribs to the chest. So the heart lifts a little bit at the end of your inhale. And you can place one hand up there, one hand on your belly so you can feel into the breath. And on your exhale, the breath floats back down from the chest, back to the ribs, belly, navel back toward the spine. And then a nice fluid transition back to your inhale. Belly expands. Maybe halfway through your inhale, you draw the navel back and continue to feel the breath rise up through the ribs, right to the chest. Back down again. We'll maintain that flow of breath while imagining that we're breathing in and out through the heart, or our heart breath. The heart center, right? So not necessarily the physical heart, but the energy center right at the center of your chest. Continue with that. I'll see what card comes up for us. Our yogic path cards. We'll learn our yoga lesson for the day. Samadhi came up. So just continue to breathe as I tell you a little bit about what samadhi is. The last limb of yoga. She has a little different explanation here, but traditionally it's the place that you get to when you begin to feel more enlightened. Here it says advanced state of meditation and absorption in the self, so pretty similar to enlightenment. Have you noticed the signs of spiritual progress? Your daily practice has brought you to a place of stillness, and it is there where you experience samadhi, the joining of all aspects of your being, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. Samadhi is the deepest level of awareness when you experience supreme bliss, consciousness, and enlightenment. Your human consciousness has become one with cosmic consciousness, and your soul has realized that it is far more than a mind and a body. Celebrate the reunion of your soul and spirit, for you are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Take 3 more breaths together. Inhaling, filling the belly, feeling it expand. Halfway through, draw the navel back, continue to inhale, let the breath rise up to the heart. You hold your breath comfortably up here and let the prana or the life force flow throughout your body. When you're ready to exhale, take it slow back down from the chest, ribs, belly, navel back to the spine. Maybe you hold your breath for a second on the exhale. Transition to the inhale, nice and slow, belly. Draw it up. All the way up to the heart. Gentle hold here. Relax your jaw, your eyes, your tongue. When you're ready to exhale, nice and slow, all the way back down. Last one here. When you're ready to inhale, bring it all the way up. Find that suspension for however long you're comfortable holding for. exhale when you're ready. And back to your natural breath. And finding your way into a wide leg child's pose. So knees come out to the width of your mat. Big toes touch. You're sitting back on your heels. Mindful of your knees. If your knees bother you at all, then lift your hips up a little bit higher. Take the pressure out of your knees. If you're feeling good, settle way back. Extend your arms out in front and go ahead and walk your fingertips up toward the top of your mat a little bit more while drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Find your breath here. Nice deep breath. And just allow one word to float into your consciousness that you want to embody today. Let that be your intention for your practice and let it infuse the rest of your day. One simple word. The thought is kind of evading you. Sometimes it's hard to make a decision, right? Just stick with love. You can never go wrong if you try to embody love. We'll take one more breath here. When you're ready to move, go ahead and lift your forehead. Walk your hands back a little bit, just so you're lifted here. And we're going to walk our hands over to the left side. So the whole torso follows, finding a little side bend here. Once you find your side bend, go ahead and release your head between your arms. Press back into your right hip. So we're really opening up the right side of the body. Find a deep breath here. One more breath. And your next inhale takes you back through center. And on the exhale, over to the right side. So as you settle in over to the right side, you're pressing back toward the left hip. Find your breath, feeling that opening on the side of the body. And let your next inhale take you back to center. As we come back to center, we'll rise back up, or we'll rise into table. We haven't really come into table yet. And we'll continue to warm up the spine. Those side bends work on the spine as well. So our wrists are under the shoulders, knees are hip width. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. Focus on your spine. You might close your eyes and focus on moving one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, rounds your back, chin toward chest, press into your hands. And then your inhale, tailbone to the top of your head. Your head lifts up last. Good. And exhale, rounding. And you'll move on your own here. Breath and movement. One more round. Making your way back to center, back to a neutral spine. We're going to begin our practice today with variations of pigeon. So make sure you really listen to your body, because normally this is something we do at the end of class. So we want to listen because our hips are probably a little bit tight, hamstrings, IT band. So we're going to slide the left knee forward, right to the inside of your left hand. As soon as that knee comes up, go ahead and walk your hands out so you're not way high up there in your high pigeon. We're not laying down yet. We're kind of halfway lifted. And then from here, rock from side to side. So you feel your way into your hip joint, the low back. Bring your shoulders in a little bit. Take a peek at your left knee. Make sure it's aligned with the left hip. And then the lower leg is kind of moving over toward the right side. Your left heel toward your right hip flexor. Then we can come down to our forearms here. Or lower, depending on how your body feels. If you want to extend out some more, you can. Let's just find 3 breaths here. We're not going to stay for very long. 3 slow breaths. Last one, we'll inhale and exhale. And then slowly walk your hands back. As soon as you find kind of that halfway spot, slide your left knee back to meet the right knee. One round of cat-cow. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. Good, and exhale, round your back. We come back to neutral. We're gonna take our left leg and extend it out behind us. Inhale as you extend out, lift it up a little higher, bend the knee, and take it over to the right side. Shoulders stay square to the mat. Look down between your hands, press into your hands. These shoulders are strong. Engage your core. Flex your left foot. Take a breath here. Next inhale, extends that leg back out behind. And on the exhale, knee toward nose, round your back. And then go ahead and set that knee back down. Good. And we'll slide the right knee up right to the inside of the right hand. Same process. You can extend through that left leg. Knee and hip are aligned. Walk your hands out so you're halfway. Rock from side to side. And then when you're ready to lower down, take it to where you can take it. And find your breath. Soften your belly. We'll take one more breath here. When you're ready to rise, take it slow. Once you come up halfway, you can slide that right knee back. One round of cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. Back to neutral. Right leg extends out. Inhale. Out, up, and over. Opening the hip flexor. Keep the core engaged. Press into the palms so shoulders stay square. Find your breath here. We'll inhale and extend the leg back out. Exhale. Knee to nose. Round your back. Good. And then come back to table. Now we'll tuck our toes and rise up to down dog. First down dog of class. Let's take our time, feeling our way into our bodies. So pedal the feet, rock the hips. Maybe shorten your down dog. So you can take some pressure out of your upper body. Use your lower body. Softening the elbows just enough, tiny bit. A little micro bend so you feel that release in the neck and in the shoulders. Notice how it feels to bend and straighten both legs together. You're breathing into your belly. Next inhale lifts you up to your toes, reach your hips high. And on the exhale, knees come down nice and slow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. And exhale, round your back, keep your toes tucked. Let's rise back up to our down dog. So option to move through this next set from your hands and knees if being in down dog is too much for you. We're gonna inhale, left leg out, up and over. Opening the hip flexor here, lifting that knee as high as it will go. Keep your core engaged to stay supportive of the hip flexor and the low back. On your exhale, release that right heel down toward the mat. Good. Next inhale, lifts your left leg way back up toward the sky. Straighten it out, come up on your right toes. Exhale, left knee comes forward for pigeon. Let it hover just above the mat. Use your core. Inhale, extend it back out. 3-leg dog. Exhale, take that knee again, hover it. Good. Inhale, extend it back out. Third time's a charm. Exhale, knee comes forward. This time we set it down for pigeon. See how it feels to come up high here. High pigeon. Engaging the backside of your body, so you should feel engagement in the right glute. Press the hips forward, lift the heart, lift the chin. Little pressure on the top of the right foot. Hold here, breathe. We'll take one more breath here. And then tuck your right toes. Palms are firm on the mat. We're gonna press back to our 3-leg dog. Left leg comes out and way up.
Now let's square that left hip. So drop the left hip so it's in line with the right hip. Release your right heel down. Flex your left foot. Good. So this is really, you feel this in the back of the right leg. Maybe you can lift the left leg a little higher with square hips. Let's inhale together. On the exhale, knee toward nose, round your back. Inhale, lift it up high this time, way up high. Exhale, knee toward nose. And then just step back to your down dog. Good. We'll inhale up to our toes. Slowly exhale, knees come down. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. And exhale, round your back. And go ahead and take a seat back in child's pose before we do the other side. Roll your wrists a few times. Remember your option when we work on the other side. Option to do that from table, even on your forearms, instead of using your hands the whole time. So we'll take one more breath here. And you'll decide where you're going, either table or down dog. To work on the other side, let's make our way there. And when you're ready, right leg, inhale out, up and over. Core is strong, flexing that foot, releasing the left heel down toward the mat. Take a breath here. Good, we'll inhale, extend the right leg way up, straightening the leg, come up on your left toes. On your exhale, take that right knee forward, find your hover, use your core. Good, inhale, extend it back out and up. Exhale, take it forward, find that hover. Nice, inhale. This time on the exhale, set it down. Set yourself up in your high pigeon, so really extending through the left leg. Maybe on your fingertips here. Press the hips forward, lengthen the spine, lift the chin. Let the shoulders drop back. Left glute is engaged, supporting the low back. One more breath. Good. Tuck your back toes. Let's press back to our three-leg dog. Inhale. Good. On your exhale, knee toward nose, round your back. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, knee toward nose. Good. Step back to your down dog. We'll inhale up to our toes. Exhale, knees come down. Cat, cow, or child's pose. Cat, cow. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. On your exhale, round your back. One more round. Coming back to neutral, we'll take it into some side bends here. So inhale, center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Squeeze your right hip up. Inhale, back through center. Keep the core strong. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Good, and exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Good, take it back to center. We'll tuck our toes again. Rise up to down dog. And as we come into our down dog, let's find one breath here, deep into the belly. And then we'll walk our hands back toward our feet. So we come into a fold at the back of our mat. Let's heel toe our feet out wider than hip width. Nice bend in the knees. Dropping in, get real heavy in the torso. Your head hangs, reach for opposite elbows. Good, swing it out. Swing the torso from side to side. Rock through the hips. Find your breath. This should always feel pretty good when you're doing your pendulum swing. And we'll take it back to center, releasing the arms. Hands come to the mat so you can heel toe your feet back to hip width or feet together. And let's slide our hands up to our hips and find a halfway lift here. Taking your gaze toward the top of your mat, draw the shoulders away from the ears. So you feel strong in the core. If your legs can straighten out, lift your toes and find engagement in the quadriceps, right? If that's not happening, then keep a little bit of a soft knee here. And on your next inhale, let's reach the right arm forward and up, extending Good, try to lift that arm beside the ear, and on your exhale, take your hand back to your hip. Good. Inhale, left arm extends out. And exhale, draw it back. So you can do that again one at a time, or if you want, both arms can reach out. Inhale, feel the weight shift back toward your heels and hips. Exhale, hands back to hips. Good. We'll inhale, reach it out again. Check in with your body. Notice how you feel here. If you can, on your exhale, start to make a turn to the left side. So we're not twisting, we're just drawing over to the left side. Yeah, it's really important to go in the same direction. Good. And we'll inhale back to center. Good. Exhale, right side. Now we're going to surprise ourselves. We're inhaling back to center. Come up a little bit higher so you can be a little more comfortable. This is all for the spine. So take it back over to the left side. Reach the left arm back. See how far you can turn. Good. And then inhale slowly back to center. Nice. And exhale, right side. Same thing. Open that right arm. Bending into the knees. Inhale back to center. Good. Exhale. Drop into your fold. Let it go here. Maybe you come back to that pendulum swing. That's going to keep you going until you're 108 years old. That very posture. On your next inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Good. Exhale, fold. We'll all bend our knees and inhale as we roll up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Reach it up toward the sky. Lift your toes. Feel strong in the front side of your body. Let's exhale. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Relax your whole body. Feel your knees soften. Releasing the glutes. Control your breath here. Slow it way down. Releasing your arms down by your sides. Lift your toes on the inhale. Feel that strength. Rise up the legs to the core. That lifts the arms up. Soften your knees. Keep your core strong. Press your hips forward. Reach back. Find a little back bend. Good. From that core strength, exhale as you dive forward, hinging at the hips. We'll inhale. Sweep up to chair. Good. Variations with the arms. If they're way high up there, it's going to feel the most challenging. Relax the shoulders. Option, take them straight out in front or to heart center, depending on how you want to work. Good. Take a breath wherever you are. On your next inhale, really feel the weight. Lift your toes. Feel the weight shift back towards your heels and hips, and then slowly rise up. We're inhaling as we rise. Press the hips forward. Reach the arms up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, back to your fold. Hands come down in front of your feet. You're going to inhale, walk your hands out so you come into a plank. As you come into your plank, knees up or down. If they stay up, shift forward. Go ahead and propel yourself forward so your shoulders go past your wrists. And on an exhale, slowly lower down. Let your forehead touch the mat. Maybe slide your hands back a little bit more. Draw the elbows in toward the side body. Inhale as you rise up to cobra. Hold here in cobra. Just allow your body to settle. Smooth out your breath. And then we'll tuck our toes. Next inhale sweeps us back to down dog. Exhale, release through the heels. We'll take one more breath in our down dog. Good, and we'll walk our hands back toward our feet again. Come into your fold back there. See how it feels to wrap your arms around your legs and draw your torso towards your legs a little bit more. No forcing, just a gentle pull. See where it takes you. One more breath here. And then your choice, either rolling up or coming up strong. Inhale as you rise. We'll exhale, hands to heart center. So as we stand here, relaxing the body, we're finding a focal point up at the top of our mats, working on some balance. Drop the hands so your thumbs are right at the heart center where we were focused on breathing before. Elbows out wide. You have a soft gaze. You're breathing to and from your focal point. Lift your toes, spread them out wide. Set them down, little to big. Shift the weight over to your right leg as you inhale and lift the left knee. Lifting that knee up as high as we can. Flex the foot, engage the core, lengthen the spine. Good. Find a breath here. Next inhale opens this left knee out wide. Good. Exhale closes the hip. Inhale, extend the left leg out in front, point your toes. Good. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, reach your arms up, engage the core. Exhale, hinge at the hips, dive into your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you walk it out to your plank, knees up or down. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. 2 breaths here. Really soften that upper body so you feel your heart melt back toward your thighs. 1 more breath here. Good, and when you're ready, walk your hands back towards your feet. Let's inhale, sweep up to chair. Hold for the exhale. Next inhale lifts you back up. Press the hips forward, reach back. And exhale, hands to heart center again, finding your focal point. Inhale, lift your toes, spread them out wide. On the exhale, set them down little to big. Good, when you're ready, inhale, right knee lifts. Lengthen the spine, engage the core. Hold for the exhale, flex the foot. Inhale, knee comes out wide. Good, exhale, take it back in. Inhale, extend it out, point the toes. Exhale, bring it back. We'll inhale. On your exhale, release it down. Nice job. Inhale, reach it up. Soften the knees, engage the core, reach back. Exhale, dive into your fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Good, exhale, fold, hands come down. We inhale, take it out to plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, back to down dog. Step it in a little bit here. Big toes touch, heels part. Breathe into your belly. And we'll walk our hands back toward our feet again. Meet up at the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up to chair. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, rise, nice and slow. Reach back. And we'll exhale, hands to heart center, finding your focal point again. Lift your toes, feel that foundation. Set them down. Good. When you're ready, lift your left knee. Take a breath here. We're going to take our right hand over to the left knee. Slowly take your left arm out wide. And then start to track this left knee over to the right side. So we're crossing. And then if you want to play around with your focal point, you can take your gaze over to your left hand. Go slow. Breathe. Use your core for stability. If you lose your balance, it's perfectly okay. Good. On your inhale, take your gaze back. Good, let's take that knee back. I know your right leg might be burning. Let's lift the arms up, lift the knee. Inhale, exhale, extend it out, point the toes, inhale, and exhale, release. Keep your arms up. We'll inhale, extend the ribs, lift the heart. On your exhale, dive into your fold. We're gonna flow through again. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Hands come down. Let's inhale out to plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back to down dog. Or maybe you take a child's pose. 3 breaths wherever you are. Let go through the neck. Maybe turn your head from side to side. One more breath here. And once again, last time, we're going to walk our hands back toward our feet. We'll inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Hold for the exhale. Good, inhale, rise. Reach it up, press the hips forward, reach the arms back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your focal point. Deep breath. When you're ready, right knee lifts. Flexing that right foot. Stay with your breath here. Left hand over to right knee. Right arm out wide. Beginning that little twist. Maybe the focal point moves to the right hand. Good. We'll inhale. Take it back to center. Reach the arms up. Lift that right knee. Good. Extend the leg out. Exhale. Inhale. Bend it in. And exhale. Release. Keep the arms up. We'll inhale. Reach. Lift the heart. Press the hips forward. Exhale. Diving in. Inhale. Halfway lift. Look forward. And exhale, drop it. Hands come down. We inhale out to plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back to down dog. And breathe. We'll all inhale up to our toes. And on the exhale, knees come down. Find your variation of child's pose. Let it go here. Relax your body. More breaths. Reset. When you're ready to move, you're gonna rise up to table. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow and close your eyes. Stay with your breath. We'll make our way back to a neutral spine. And let's take our right foot forward, right in between the hands. Right foot forward. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, finding yourself in your lunge. And we're just gonna walk our hands over to the left side so we come out wide. As you come out wide into your wide leg stance, pigeon toe your feet in. So your toes turn in a little bit. Feel your weight shift back towards your heels and hips. And then go ahead and drop in. So maybe you have a little bend in the knee. That's okay. We're going to take our hands under our legs and walk our fingertips back toward the wall behind us. So we draw in a little bit deeper here. If your forehead or the top of your head reaches the mat, then let it. That's okay. We're breathing here. Very gently drawing ourselves in a little bit more. And then we'll walk our hands back out in front. Not too high, not to our halfway lift, because then we're just gonna take it over toward the left leg. See if you can grab a hold of your left ankle with both hands, wrapping your hands around your ankle, like you're trying to draw your nose toward your left knee. Take a breath. And then we take it over to the right side. If you can grab a hold of that ankle, nose toward knee. Take a breath. We'll take it back to center now. Hands come out, halfway lift. We're gonna turn our feet out now. Turn your toes out, rock from side to side. Feel that little release in the legs. And with our feet turned out, we come back to center and roll up to standing. Inhale as you rise. We're finding a nice flat back here. The knees are bent. You might be able to turn your feet out a little bit more. Let's lift the shoulders up, back, and down. So we lift the heart. Good. Arms come out wide. Lifting the arms a little bit above the shoulders. Sink down. Good. We'll bend the arms. Good. Elbows above shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Find your breath here. Okay to rock a little bit from side to side. Your body starts to get uncomfortable. Just find a little movement that helps to shift the energy. Engage the core, tuck the tailbone. 2 more breaths here, that's all. Last breath. Next inhale lifts you up, straighten. Reach your arms up, take your toes forward again. Press the hips forward, let your arms drop back. Good, exhale, hands to heart center. Turn your right foot out. Check your foot placement, heels are aligned here. We're gonna reach the arms out wide again. Bending into the right leg, watch the bend as your knee bends, make sure it's tracking toward your toes. If you need a wider stance, then slide out a little bit wider. Coming into our warrior 2. So look toward your right fingertips. See if you can turn your head a little more, like you're trying to track your chin toward your shoulder. Relax the shoulders, sink down. Maybe pull the torso back a little bit. If you're leaning in toward this right leg, come more straight up and down. 1 more breath here. Good. Next inhale lifts you back to center. Turn the right foot forward. Turn the left foot out. Take it into warrior 2, other side. Watch the knee track toward the toes. Relax the shoulders. Good. The hands are a little higher than the shoulders. Nice. Feel into that right leg so it's solid. From the foot up to the hip, the glute. Then from there, it extends out from the left hip, the knee, down to your ankle, sink down. Good, and we'll inhale, straighten the leg, take it back through center, arms up. Good, exhale, dive into your folds here. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, exhale, drop back in. Turning your right foot out, walking your hands up toward that right foot to frame it at the top of your mat. Nice. And let's step back to down dog. Feeling a little lighter in your down dog. Take a breath. Inhale up to your toes. Look between your hands and either tiptoe or hop up to the top of your mat. Coming into your fold, knees are bent. Let's inhale and roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach your arms up toward the sky. Good, and we'll exhale, hands to heart center. Good, if you didn't quite make it all the way up to the top, go ahead and step up to the top. Taking your feet out a little bit wider, we're gonna come into our yoga squat. So feet are slightly turned out here. Working on balance before we lower down. We'll inhale and reach the arms up and come up on our toes. Good. On your exhale, hands start to come back together as we slowly lower down, knees out wide. Good. Not getting too content here, so we're going to rise up 1 more time. Inhale as you rise.
See if you can stay up on your toes. Good, and exhale, slowly lower. This time as you come down, make your adjustments in your squat. Try to find flat feet or flatter feet. You kind of sink into the hips. You can use a block underneath your backside if you feel like you're gonna tip over. Hands back at heart center. Close your eyes. Pressing your knees into your elbows, and then your elbows back out to your knees so you can find that lift in the hips. Lengthen the spine. Breathe. One more breath here. Releasing your hands down, supporting yourself into a seated position. Good. Let's extend our legs out in front. Shake them out a little bit. They did a lot of work today. Good. Let's bend the knees. Everybody give a nice little bend to your knees and sit up tall. Good. Let's inhale. Reach the arms up. On your exhale, folding over your bent legs. Drop into the fold. If you think it would feel more comfortable to straighten them out, you're more than welcome to find that extension, find that depth in the back side of the body. Deep breath here. Good. Next inhale rolls you back up. You can keep the arms down on that lift. And let's take the left leg and cross it over the right leg. So we're planting this left foot the best that we can. It doesn't really matter too much. Keep your right foot flexed. This right arm is going to wrap around the left leg. We're going to inhale and reach the left arm up. On your exhale, circle it back as you come into your twist. The left hand settles right behind the hip. And readjust the right arm. Slowly take your gaze toward your left shoulder. On your inhale, find length in your spine. On your exhale, draw the navel back toward the spine. One more breath here. Good. Next inhale, circle that left arm back out, up and over, returning to center. Good. Let's slide this left ankle over. Keep it crossed right above the knee. And we'll flex both feet, sit up tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, fold over that right leg. Reach for your toes. Don't force anything. Just see where it takes you. Let your head drop down last. Take a deep breath. One more deep breath here. Keeping the arms down. Next inhale rolls you back up. And we'll extend the left leg back out in front. Good. When you're ready, right leg crosses over. Left arm wraps around. Flex your left foot. We'll inhale, reach the right arm up. On your exhale, circle it back as you come into your twist. The right hand lands right behind the hip. Turning your head in that direction. Readjust the arm. Inhale, lengthens you. The exhale, navel draws back. One more breath like that. We'll inhale and circle that right arm out, up and over. Good, coming back to center, slide this right leg over, ankle above knee. Flexing both feet here, sit up tall, inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, folding over the left leg. Take a deep breath. One more breath here. Again, arms down as you inhale and roll it back up. Extending your right leg out. Making sure you have room behind you to lie on your back. We're going to plant our feet on the mat here. Take our hands behind our legs so we can pull ourselves nice and upright. With the flat back, we're going to start to lean back and find our core. So find that engagement. Good. So you're free to stay here. Variations of boat pose. You can take your arms out if you want, palms up. Keep the heart lifted.
If you want more, you can lift the legs. You can keep them bent, you can straighten them, play around a little bit. Just keep breathing. For one breath, we can reach the arms up, lift the legs. On your exhale, take your hands back behind your legs, and then we'll inhale, lift the heart. On your exhale, round your back and roll onto your back, setting you up to draw the knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around your legs. Take a deep breath. As you rock from side to side, give your back a massage. Let your head move with you. When you're ready to take it back to center, plant your feet on the mat. Rock your knees from side to side. Check in with your body, see if it needs anything else before Shavasana, maybe legs up in the air for a few breaths, or soles of the feet together, knees out wide, or you might just be ready to relax. So take your time, find your way, eventually setting yourself up for comfort. Low back is feeling like it needs some attention. Either use a bolster under your knees or plant your feet on the mat out wide, let your knees drop together. For Shavasana, I'm playing a song called Weightless, which is designed to relax the nervous system, to lower the heart rate. Allow yourself this time to relax, to let go.
Some small movements. Stretches. Time we're rolling onto your right side. Trying to get there, go left.